weather, news, sports, and more. This is the Warrior News, Wilson's source for news and information. Broadcasting from Wilson Area High School, the Warrior News starts right now.
Good morning, Wilson. We are live in the studio. Today is Tuesday, December 6, 2016. Today is also National Opposite Day, declared by Michael Jablonski. I'm Dan Van Arsdale.
And I'm JJ Perdido. Let's get right into the Warrior News. New scholarships are now available in guidance. Deadlines are quickly approaching, so please be sure to apply for these opportunities down in the guidance office.
All Wilson baseball players must hand in their fundraiser by December 14th. If there are any comments, questions, or concerns, contact Coach Henkel.
Are you interested in a career in the medical field? And are you interested in earning extra cash?
Part-time help is needed at the Easton Cardiovascular Associates in the Medical Records Department after school. Stop in guidance for more information if you are interested. The National Honor Society will be holding a bake sale every Friday outside of the cafeteria before school. Stop by to purchase homemade baked goods. And Dan, as Ben failed to do, I hope to have a cake in my cubicle next Friday.
Well, you will be surely disappointed. The NHS is saying people will be holding a canned food drive from now until Christmas break. Please donate fresh canned and non-perishable food items down in the main office collection bin. Any students taking anatomy and physiology next semester and would like to get a head start on content should see Mrs. Bird in room 101 for some of this week's textbooks and course listings.
Hey, Dan, do you hear that?
No?
Let's find out what Warrior News reporters Pat and Scott are up to on this week's episode of Studio Vibes.
What's going on, Wilson? Welcome back to another episode of Studio Vibes. I'm Pat.
And I'm Scott, here to give you the latest review on a recently released album.
For today's episode, we decided to talk about The Weeknd's latest album, Starboy.
Being released on November 25th, it is the third album by the Canadian singer and songwriter, and is already being his second #1 album on the Billboard 200 chart.
The album features guest appearances from Daft Punk, Lana Del Rey, Future, and Kendrick Lamar.
After the commercial success of his album Beauty Behind the Madness in 2015, The Weeknd hinted at the release of his third studio album on March 12, 2016 with his Instagram, calling it the next chapter of his music.
But not only did he change the style of his music, but also change his physical appearance. Most fans know him because of his signature hairstyle, but he had to cut his hair shorter now.
This provided an opportunity for a creative reset. The music video for the lead single opens with The Weeknd symbolically murdering his long-haired predecessor, then wielding a neon crucifix to smash up his award cases and platinum plaques.
This idea was used to start fresh, but also takes a serious risk.
On September 22nd, 2016, the album's first single of the same name was released digitally on music stores and streaming services.
As of this point, 8 songs from the album claim spots in the top 10 chart on Apple Music, such as Starboy, Party Monster, and Sidewalks.
It has surpassed albums like 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars, Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight by Travis Scott, DC4 by Meek Mill, and so many other albums that have been considered the best of the year.
Spotify confirmed that The Weeknd had broken the single-day record for streams on the service with 38.6 million streams in one day and continues to bring in good numbers.
P3 or Party Next Door 3 was one of my favorite R&B/soul albums this year, but this album has greatly surpassed it, mainly due to The Weeknd's idea of a fresh start and a new look. Also because of the way he masters both his melody and the mood and makes for an all-around amazing album.
His voice, the beat, and all the guests that were present on this album is what made me enjoy more than most recent albums that have been released.
What other records will this album break as more and more people listen to it every day?
If you want to listen to it, be sure to check it out on almost every music source.
But in the meantime, I'm Scott.
And I'm Pat, and we'll see you on the next episode of Studio Vibes. Now let's send it back to the desk, and be sure to have a positive day.
Thank you, Pat, and thank you, Scott. Attention all current juniors looking for a great opportunity to earn college credits. Northampton Community College is now offering juniors with a GPA of 3.0 the chance to take an online course worth 3 college credits, starting in January 2017. Please stop by guidance for course offerings and to get an application as soon as possible. All applications must be returned by Friday, December 9th.
And before we go, we will mention that tomorrow is the 75th anniversary of the attacks on Pearl Harbor.
Also, yesterday was the birthday of a good friend of mine, Mr. Jerome McKinney. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. And be sure to follow the Warrior News on Instagram and Twitter at Warrior News 15.
I'm JJ Perdido. It's a great day to have a great day. Therefore, Mr. Van Arsdale.
Stay classy, Wilson.
Comfort and joy, oh, time.